I want to share something I discovered after more than 40 years of studying the most successful people in the world. The difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary life can come down to just two habits. This might sound exaggerated, but it's not. I've seen people with huge potential stay stuck for years because they didn't develop these two habits. I've also seen ordinary people become leaders and role models simply by adopting them consistently. Life always responds to your actions, and these habits are the tipping point where everything starts to change. Yes, just two habits. But don't be fooled by how simple they seem. Most people look for complicated solutions because they think success must be hard, dramatic, or fancy. In reality, great achievements usually come from simple actions done consistently. When you understand this, you stop searching for answers everywhere and start focusing on what really makes a difference. From experience, people who master these two habits not only move forward faster, they move with clarity, direction, and a sense of control that changes their life completely. When you apply them, your energy changes, your mindset changes, and your results change. You start to feel more emotionally stable, make stronger decisions, and doubt yourself less. This inner change creates a domino effect. What used to feel difficult becomes manageable. Opportunities that were invisible start appearing. Your behavior starts showing confidence and purpose. It's amazing how two habits can reshape your identity from the inside out. Opportunities begin to appear, obstacles shrink, and the right people come into your life as if they were always meant to be there. None of this is a coincidence. Opportunities are attracted to someone who acts with intention and consistency. Obstacles seem smaller when you grow bigger. The right people immediately notice when someone is aligned with their purpose because clarity is magnetic. Change your actions, and your environment will change too. Stay with me because what you're about to learn can not only improve your life, it can transform it completely faster than you imagine. What comes next is direct, practical, and extremely powerful. If you commit to these two habits, I guarantee you'll experience progress that very few people do. This isn't theory, it's practice. It's not luck, it's strategy. If you're willing to pay attention, this could be the turning point you've been waiting for. The people who live in abundance are not luckier or more talented, they are simply more energetic at a level most people have never been taught. For decades, I've studied entrepreneurs, athletes, leaders, authors, and visionaries from all over the world, and I've always found the same pattern. It wasn't luck, genius, or a life without challenges. Their inner energy, the way they think, move, speak, and act, creates opportunities others cannot generate. Abundance always starts inside, never outside. Most people think abundance depends on luck, talent, or circumstances. After more than 40 years observing thousands of people, I can tell you the truth. Abundance is an energetic state, not a prize. It naturally comes when your mind aligns with your goals and your actions match the life you want to build. External circumstances may influence, but they do not decide. I've seen people overcome poverty, failure, betrayal, and deep crises simply because they raised their energy and started operating from a higher mental state. When you raise your energy, you raise your possibilities. Some people move forward because they vibrate with clarity, confidence, and possibility. Others stay stuck because they vibrate in doubt, fear, and inner exhaustion. This vibration is not mystical or abstract. It's your attitude, discipline, self-talk, mental order, and ability to make decisions even when unsure. People who succeed feed their energy with actions that strengthen their mindset. Those who hold themselves back maintain habits that drain clarity and reduce personal power. The two habits you're about to learn raise your energy, transform your reality, and attract opportunities, relationships, and results that may seem like coincidences, but they aren't. When you change, your environment responds. When your energy grows, your perception improves, your intuition sharpens, and opportunities that were invisible become clear. Not because they weren't there before, but because you weren't operating at the energy level to notice them. Your life is always shaped by your inner state. What comes next is more than theory. It's practical, applied by the most effective people in the world. If you develop these two habits with focus and consistency, You'll experience a transformation so deep you'll even surprise yourself. Abundance doesn't come when you want it. It comes when you become someone capable of sustaining it, and that begins by raising your energy from within. I say this with full conviction. If you stay with me for the next few minutes, you'll understand something that could change your life forever. Here's where most people get confused. They don't realize they don't attract what they want. They attract what they vibrate. Today, you'll discover if your vibration is pushing you forward or holding you back. I've taught this for decades to entrepreneurs, leaders, and students worldwide, and it always happens the same way. People think desire is enough, that simply wanting something will change life. But the truth is deeper. You don't attract from desire, you attract from identity, from the energy you carry every day, from the alignment or misalignment between what you think, feel, and do. Your vibration is your inner signature, silently determining the quality of your life. Everything is energy. Your thoughts, emotions, posture, habits, and frequency determine what you attract and repel. When someone thinks big but acts small, their vibration drops. When they say they want to move forward but surround themselves with chaos, disorder, or negativity, their frequency is distorted. I've seen people change their destiny just by improving the way they speak to themselves, walk, and treat themselves. Every micro decision sends a signal to the world about what you believe you deserve and the level at which you operate. Your energy is a constant message, even if you say nothing. When you are in elevated states, gratitude, calm, confidence, purpose, your life flows and opportunities multiply. It's not magic, it's clarity. When your mind is organized and your heart aligned, you make better decisions, see possibilities where others see limits, respond with emotional intelligence, and become more attractive, reliable, and focused. The world responds accordingly. People want to work with you, help you, recommend you. Circumstances start cooperating because you are cooperating with yourself. That is how true progress is built. But when you vibrate low, anxiety, resentment, fear, life blocks you. Doors close, everything becomes harder. This isn't light spirituality, it's resonance. It works like an antenna. Vibrate high, you attract high. Vibrate low, you attract low. Your energy is a magnet that never stops working. To transform your results, first transform your vibration. This is where real change begins. Inside you, in the silent but powerful frequency that decides whether you advance or sabotage yourself without realizing it. Here is where everything changed for me. There is one question that can transform your life more than any book, course, or mentor. I'll reveal it now. This question marked a before and after in my journey. For years, I also believed success was about working harder, pushing to the limit. But the harder I worked, the more frustration I felt. Until I realized most people don't fail from lack of effort. They fail because they are making the wrong effort from the wrong energy. Years ago, I worked harder than ever, but results didn't come. Until a mentor told me, it's not about doing more, it's about being different. That phrase hit me like lightning. I realized I was repeating old patterns, operating from depression, anxiety, and fatigue. I was trying to build an extraordinary life from an ordinary vibration. That phrase opened a door. I understood that my results weren't improving because my vibration wasn't improving. Nothing changes outside until something changes inside. That was when I discovered the two habits that not only changed my life, but the lives of thousands of people around the world. Habit number 1, radical gratitude. Not superficial gratitude, but a daily practice that retrains your mind to see opportunities where you once only saw obstacles. Habit number 2, energetic intention. Learning to direct your energy before directing your actions. When you apply these two habits, your frequency rises, your focus sharpens, and your results start aligning surprisingly fast. 2 simple habits, but extraordinarily powerful. The best part? They don't require talent, luck, or perfect conditions. They require decision, awareness, and choosing who you want to be before choosing what you want to do. Because when your vibration changes, your destiny changes. And these 2 habits are the most direct door to that transformation. Radical gratitude isn't the gratitude you were taught. Most people practice it incorrectly, which is why their lives don't change. This is gratitude that works at a deep emotional level, not just surface level, thanks for the food or thanks for the day. Radical gratitude transforms your inner system. It invites you to see life from a higher level of awareness. It's not mechanical or forced. It's a practice that retrains your mind to view every experience as a valuable resource for growth. When you understand this, you start to feel life working with you, not against you. Radical gratitude is about thanking even the difficult, the challenge, the loss, and the mistakes, because each teaches you, strengthens you, or shows you the right path. When you practice gratitude from resilience, not comfort, your perception changes. Life stops just happening to you and becomes something you can shape. Your vibration rises, unlocking invisible opportunities. Most importantly, radical gratitude makes you unshakable, strong, flexible, and unbreakable. This vibration opens doors, attracts resources, connects you with key people, and creates opportunities where before there were obstacles. A simple 10-minute ritual has elevated thousands of people's energy. Though most never complete it because it requires emotional courage few are willing to face. It's not a hobby or superficial exercise. It's about connecting with your inner world honestly and directly. Step 1. Conscious breathing, slow, deep, intentional, until your body relaxes completely. This sends your nervous system a clear signal. I'm safe, I can move forward. Step 2. Visualization of what went well. Bring 3 positive things to mind, but feel them in your body. Feeling, not just thinking, rewires your mind and strengthens success chemistry. Step 3. Deep gratitude for your greatest current challenge. This is where most people stop, because thanking what hurts or challenges you takes emotional strength. But this step breaks patterns, frees you from victimhood, and puts you in the driver's seat. When you thank your challenges, you take back the power. Practice this ritual daily with intention and commitment, and your energy will shift, your decisions will improve, and your life will align with higher clarity and purpose. This is where real transformation begins. The second habit is one of the most powerful: deciding your energy before entering the world. Before any important interaction, meeting, call, difficult conversation, or key decision, pause and consciously choose the energy you want to bring: confidence, calm, clarity, kindness, authority. This simple act puts you in a completely different mental state. You act with intention, not impulse. When you decide your energy beforehand, you stop reacting. You lead the situation. You set the tone. Your presence, posture, and gaze change, and others respond differently. The energy you consciously choose precedes your words. Entering any space with this vibration influences everything that follows. Master this habit, and you can guide conversations, decisions, and outcomes simply by how you choose to present yourself. Your life begins to align with a higher level of personal leadership. The process: pause for 3 deep breaths to break autopilot and center yourself. Choose the energy you want to convey: confidence, clarity, calm, openness, authority. Visualize the interaction from that elevated state, imagining yourself already acting from it. This mental preparation sets your behavior and mind to respond instead of react. This is where most people underestimate the power. It's simple, but it's an extraordinary tool for personal leadership. You let go of the outcome and trust. When you release the need to control every detail, you connect with your best self. People feel your energy even before they hear you. They sense your calm, your confidence, your clarity, and respond to that energy without you saying a word. When you control your vibration, you control the environment. You become a magnet for respect, cooperation, and opportunities. This ritual allows you to enter any space with energy that opens doors, builds connections, and elevates your results. This is where intention stops being theory and becomes real power. This is where the magic happens. When you combine these 2 habits, your life stops progressing step by step. It jumps from level to level. Gratitude raises your base vibration. Intention directs that vibration toward your goals. Together, they turn your energy into a magnet. You don't chase opportunities, you attract them. You don't struggle with life, you flow with it. If you're over 40, this could be the key to your personal rebirth. At this stage, it's not about more energy, it's about better directed energy. Life isn't about running faster, it's about advancing with strategic intelligence. What really matters is the quality of your focus. After 40, every well-spent minute is worth more than hours of scattered effort. When you learn to direct your vibration, intention, and attention, you start achieving what once seemed impossible. At 40, 50, 60, or 70, you already have what many younger people don't: experience, judgment, clarity, and prioritization. These habits take that maturity and turn it into a life aligned with your essence. They convert your story into applied wisdom and your emotional energy into an organizing force. I've seen people completely reinvent themselves at this stage simply because they stopped acting on autopilot and started acting with intention. Thousands of people over 40 have transformed their reality by applying these two secrets. It's never too late to raise your vibration. What matters is deciding today. Every day you postpone, you extend a life that doesn't truly represent who you are. Every day you say, I start now, you open the door to a new chapter where your maturity works in your favor. Here's the hard truth. These habits don't fail because of the universe. They fail because of inconsistency within yourself. I've seen thousands of people worldwide fail not from lack of ability, but from lack of emotional consistency. People want extraordinary results, but try to achieve them with weak commitment. When they don't see immediate changes, they quit, just before their energy aligns with their goals. The problem isn't time or lack of information, it's discipline, focus, and strategic patience. Most people practice these habits for a few days, enough to feel inspired, but not enough to create real change. As I always say in my seminars, what you do consistently creates your identity, and your identity determines your results. These habits work like exercise. Their effects are cumulative. Just as a muscle grows with daily repetitions, your vibration strengthens with small, sustained actions. Every moment of gratitude, every conscious pause, every decision aligned with your best self adds an invisible but powerful layer to your energy field. One day changes nothing. 10 days change a little. 30 days change your life. Each day, your vibration rises until your reality responds. And when it does, it responds dramatically. Unexpected opportunities, mental clarity, better relationships, smarter decisions. It's not magic, it's cause and effect. Everything begins with your habit, repetition, and commitment. If you sustain that frequency, your environment has no choice but to adjust to it. This challenge is so powerful that if you accept it, your vibration will shift before the first weekends, and reality will start moving in your favor. This isn't an empty promise. It's a commitment to yourself. The challenge is simple but transformative. Each morning for 10 minutes, practice radical gratitude. Don't just list what's good. Thank even the challenges, because every experience strengthens you and raises your consciousness. Before each important activity, take 2 minutes to apply energetic intention. Breathe. Choose the vibration you will bring and align with your best self. This small protocol changes your internal chemistry, and with it, your results. Repeat it for 30 days and track everything: your mood, unexpected signs, opportunities you now realize you attracted. Most people notice changes before the first week: more calm, more focus, more synchronicity. When you commit to this challenge, you don't just transform your vibration, you transform your destiny. It's not magic, it's physics. When you understand that your frequency is your destiny, you realize you've always been the one deciding the life you live. This truth is simple but liberating. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are an active creator of your reality. What you think, feel, and do sends constant signals to the world, and the world responds in kind. Once you understand this, you stop waiting for external change and start creating internal change that transforms everything around you. The law of attraction isn't a trick, it's pure energetic mechanics. Like gravity works whether you believe in it or not, your vibration operates 24/7. Live in fear, doubt, or frustration, and you attract experiences that match that frequency. Live in gratitude, clarity, and intention, and your reality organizes itself in ways that seem miraculous, but they're not. They're the direct result of your internal frequency. You are like a radio station. What you broadcast determines what you receive. Transmit low, and you can't receive high. Simple. This metaphor is powerful because it reminds you, you control your inner day. You can adjust at any moment. Choose better thoughts, higher emotions, and actions aligned with the life you want. Every small adjustment changes your results. Raise your vibration, and the universe reorganizes to match it. This surprises most people. You don't need to force, chase, or beg for opportunities. You just need to become the person who vibrates in alignment with what you desire, and then opportunities start seeking you. The right people show up, doors open, everything flows with less friction and more purpose. When your vibration rises, your life rises with it. It always worked this way. You just now understand it. Your thoughts are not innocent, your emotions are not temporary, your habits are not random. Each shapes your energy field, and that field is the magnet that determines your results. Most importantly, now that you know how it works, turning this knowledge into power is your responsibility. Take action now. Don't just listen. Integrate, reinforce, write, declare, I vibrate high and transform my life. This statement is more than words. It's a commitment to your new frequency, a signal to the universe, and an affirmation that strengthens your identity. Each time you declare your intention, your energy aligns more with the life you want to create. If this message resonates with you, if you feel that inner push to rise, transform, and live with more purpose, subscribe now. Here you'll find tools, habits, principles, and high-level strategies to elevate your vibration, mind, and results. Don't postpone your growth. Don't turn off this momentum. Subscribe and continue this journey of conscious transformation. Your new life starts with a decision, and that decision is made today.